Today we're going to play The Final Nail in the Boffin. It's an interesting script. I'm going to assume we're going to have the Boffin, but maybe Theo will throw us for a loop. It has some of my other favorite characters like the Scarlet Woman, the Marionette, to the Serenovus, and it looks kind of fun. I'll be curious to see what happens. If I'm evil, I'm really hoping not to get the Amnesiac. I don't like bluffing Amnesiac. It's a tough gig to follow, but it could happen. If I get to be a townsfolk, I'm hoping maybe to be the Savant. That would be fun. Maybe the fortune teller. I've had some good luck as the fortune teller, but I think I'd rather be the savant. Let's see what happens. So unless I'm the marionette, based on this script, I think I'm the juggler. And it's an okay roll. It's a good first nighter, in theory. It involves a little bit of town shenanigans, but it can get there. Basically, I'll pick 5 players, and I'll say 5 rolls. And if I guess them correctly, then I'll get a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever. I could pick one player and just put all my guesses on them. Like I could call Grady all 4 different demons. Or I could kind of just take the information and go roughly into town. Like, so if Micah tells me they're the empath and Malachon says that they're the fisherman, I could kind of use that information to confirm roles. But it is what it is. I'll probably say juggler in my 3s, but I will probably lie a bit and try to maybe bait a kill so that people think I'm important when I'm really not in this setting.
And otherwise, I murdered. It's too late to save me, even with a GoFundMe, but you can still solve my murder before the murderer gets all of you. So good luck, everybody. I'll give you 9 minutes.
9 minutes.
9 whole minutes.
Theo, you get killed a lot.
It's my curse.
It's the blight.
I like that he called it blue.
What's up?
Hi. How are you?
I'm doing all right. Yourself?
Doing good. You want to do a 3 for 3?
Sure.
Okay. I am either the Amnesiac, the Juggler, or the Fisherman.
Amnesiac is tough sometimes.
Yes.
I
can't imagine.
I dislike being the Amnesiac because it adds. Blood on the Clocktower is already a difficult game, and then it adds an extra mini game to it where you don't know the rules of your own character. So.
And every time Theo has had made his own, like I was like, I don't know if I would have gotten that. But anyway, do you have anything you would like to share as your 3 for 3?
Sure, I am either the High Priestess, the Ravens Keeper, or the Philosopher.
High profile.
Yeah.
Okay. And Philosopher, and what was the last one?
I said High Priestess, Ravens Keeper, or Philo.
Alright. Well, I'll keep that in mind. See you around town.
See ya.
Toy clinging onto it, and one day the sunlight from the window was shining in such a way that the xenomorph cast a shadow on the ceiling, and Zeke was staring at it. He wanted to get that xenomorph shadow so bad. We have a video of it. I'll see if I can find it. It was really cute.
Okay.
Hi, Keith.
I will try again.
Hello.
Hello. To the
I'm
best.
just being good.
Oh, you're being okay. I'm double checking. I mean, you could tell me I'm evil and you'd be the demon, or you could be lying and you're a minion just adding to the evil team. So, wasn't sure.
No, I'm town. I don't know what I do.
Oh.
I have.
What do you see? And I can try to help you.
I see a cat trying to kill me. No. So I'm the amnesiac.
Okay.
And like, Theo just tells me to like pick a character at night, or not a character. Sorry, a person.
Pick a player.
Pick a player.
Okay.
And then he gives me a yes or a no.
Interesting. So who did you pick last night?
Catboy,
Okay.
and I got a no.
Okay. I mean, just on sheer guesses, because today you'd then go, if you're bluffing, I'm helping you. Because you'll go talk to Theo in theory today to ask him a question. You could ask it about being, is the person an outsider? Yes or no? Is it that if they're on the evil team? Yes or no? Maybe is someone the puzzle drunk or the damsel? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming it would have something to do with the Boffin or the Boffin ability.
Maybe.
Since that's the focus of the script, but I don't know.
See, if I was Theo, I would throw us all for a loop, make that Boffin pitch, and then not bother with it.
Well, I don't know. I thought he would go easy on me since I haven't been around for a while, but I don't think he's decided to do that. So
Okay, well, if you need help trying to work through your amnesiac ability, feel free to pull me aside and I'll help you brainstorm. And if you're evil, well, I'm helping you make up a good bluff.
No, it's all right. It's all right. But yeah, I'll assume you are not evil either.
Nope.
Yeah.
I'm either the High Priestess, the Raven's Keeper, or the Philosopher.
Oh boy, I don't remember what the High Priestess does.
I am told each night a player that the storyteller thinks I should talk to.
Okay. Well. Okay. I'm assuming that's not me because I don't have anything helpful.
No, oddly enough, it was Catboy, so maybe our information's connected in some way.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, Theo, I'm gonna have to. After this, maybe I will.
Okay.
To ask the amnesiac question. But
Alright.
Ryder was helping me brainstorm what horrible puzzle you may have set for me. And Carl thinks that the light is a toy and actively attacks it whenever he has a chance.
Carl thinks everything is a toy.
Yeah, but he just stands up and it's right at it and starts spinning, and it's a problem.
That's how the last one broke.
I know.
Well, kitties like the flashy things, so. And that is a cute cat.
It is a cute kitty.
All right, I'll enjoy your amnesiac question, Grady, or continuing your demon bluff. One of the two.
That's true.
Micah did it.
Well, I mean, Micah is the demon.
I'm not.
I'm just screwing with you.
If only I was. That would have been funny if I was, though. I would have been like, guess what writings? Actually, I am. Haha, now you're going to die tonight.
That'd be fine. He'd be like, just be like, you know what? I know what you are. You're dead, man. You're dead here.
Be like, go ahead, execute me. See if you can figure out who the Scarlet Woman is.
Exactly. So what would you feel like doing today?
I can do 3.
Okay.
I am either the balloonist, the fortune teller, or the raven keeper.
Ooh. I am either the High Priestess, the Raven's Keeper, or the Philosopher.
Okay. Hypothetically speaking, if you were the philosopher, what ability would you be leaning toward snagging?
It depends on my mood. At current moment, I'm half tempted to claim Damsel, but I do think Savant would be fun. I do like a good Savant.
Savant is one of those roles I hope I get one day. I've never been one, but it sounds like a really fun puzzle to figure out.
Yeah. So that would probably be what I Philo'd into if I was the Philosopher. I may just be kind of doing the rounds to see if I hear a Philo in the 3s to kind of be nice.
You also might be evil.
That's also possibly true.
Because you're wearing the black shirt. So.
I know, and my shirt says death becomes
life.
Yeah,
I mean, that's just giving it away right here. It's like...
Well, in that world, I'm a marionette, and I've not been told.
Well, that's a good point. If I'm a marionette, I also have not been told yet, so...
Okay.
If you find out that Grady or Catboy is the demon, let me know so I can see.
I did ask Grady, I'm like, just let me know, man. I'll be way more effective if I know what team I'm on.
Yep. Yep. Every time I think I've been marionette like twice, and I've never been told. One time I figured it out because I was getting bad information, just like nonstop.
Yeah.
But I was playing good the whole time.
Yeah, the only time that really has happened to me where no one told me was when Beardy was the demon, and I found out like near the middle to end of the game, and I'm like, oh.
It turned out well.
Yeah, I had my suspicions, but since I was the virgin, I had no way to confirm it until shenanigans. So.
Yep.
All right. Well, thank you.
All right. Well,
thank you, Theo, for making me.
Well, I'm gonna grab somebody. So good luck.
Yep.
This is all just a weird dream.
It is.
Grady, am I the marionette?
No, I already told Writings he's the marionette.
Okay.
You what liar?
Hello?
Hey, what would you like to do? 2s, 3s, hard claim?
I'm either High Priestess, Balloonist, or the General.
Ooh. Priestess, General, or Balloonist. I am either the High Priestess, the Raven's Keeper, or the Philosopher.
Okay. Thank you.
Hi, Carl.
We do actually
Carl
call
has
it pulling a
accepted his
Grady
fate.
now.
Yeah.
Carl won't chirp for them.
Yeah, Carl makes little chirping sounds. He's a dog bird. Looks like he's passing out.
He looks relaxed.
He's not relaxed. He is desperately trying to find a way to escape.
No.
Well, I will give you all a moment or two. There is a juggler on this script, right? Yes, there's a juggler on script, so I'll open room for that. Just raise your hand if you do want to juggle.
Just get out of the way. Can I talk to you for a sec?
Yep, right there. Nope, did I do? Yeah.
Well, that's interesting. Not at all suspicious.
He's definitely the recluse.
Absolutely. That's yeah.
There's a few things.
Or it's a puzzle master guess.
It's a bit early. Some of these things.
Okay. I am open for conversation and juggles. Foxwood.
I would like to juggle Melishan, Morgan, Ridings, and Helza as the Raven Keeper.
Okay, got it. All right, Ridings.
I will juggle Catboy as the fisherman, Grady as the amnesiac, and Rowan as the Boffin.
Okay, those three?
Yeah.
All right, got it. Thank you. And Melishan.
I will juggle Rowan as the Recluse and all 4 minions.
That is a good choice.
All right. Got it. Catboy.
Got a good read, Melishan.
I am going to juggle that Ridings, Micah, Helza, or Morgan are the Raven's Keeper.
Wait, give me the names one more time.
Ridings, Micah, Morgan, and Helza.
Got it. Oh, the Raven Keeper.
Yes.
Understood. Grady.
I would like to juggle that Ridings, Morgan, Rowan, and Carl are the Boffin.
I will accept 3 of those. He's really ready to boffin out of there. All right. Any other juggles for today? All righty. And then nominations are open. Got a quiet town today.
Fine and dandy to me. So.
I nominate Carl.
No, unaccepted.
Carl's like, I'm out of here. No.
He's nominating himself. I don't know what to tell you.
Cat butt.
What did you say about my butt?
Not cat boy butt.
It does seem rather. I feel like there's a reason why at least 2 people suspect that Rowan might be evil and are juggling her as such. Because she's the only one, I think, that has that much sus right now that two people are juggling at her.
I wouldn't trust anything I say.
Is it is it other stuff, or is it just juggling?
It's just juggling, but I do think it's interesting that three people, actually, because you were juggled as the Boffin by Catboy, you were juggled as the Boffin by Grady, and as all the minions plus Recluse by Malashan, I think.
I didn't call out Rowan.
I mentioned Rowan as the Boffin.
Oh.
Okay. Oh, wait. Writings, yes. Writings, Grady, and Malashan have all pegged you as possibly.
It's okay. I know Catboy and I look a lot alike.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's true. It is true.
Even if there's actually a real juggler, like any one of those is like real, so that people think
Right,
it
but
be
what I'm wondering is what leads so many people to publicly name Rowan as possibly a minion, particularly.
Well, thanks, actual social anxiety in my brain manifesting in real life. I appreciate it a lot. Everyone hates me because because people juggle. No, but for real, like, is there like, it's just juggling and that's the sus?
Yeah, well, that's what I'm trying to figure out is why are people pushing you so hard?
Well, let's talk. Foxwood had a nomination. Foxwood, I think, if I heard you correctly, nominated Grady.
Yeah. Word is potential amnesia. This may do something at some point, but I'm probably not going to vote on it.
Okay. Grady, it's a test nomination, it sounds like. Anything you want to add?
I was ready to vote for myself.
You know, in the world where I'm your marionette, let's do this.
If that's not proof that I am the amnesiac, I don't know what it is, because I hate the amnesiac. But yeah, no, I get asked to name a player at night, and I said Catboy last night and got a no, and I don't know what any of that means. I asked Theo if it was an indicator of the Boffin, and he said cool. So I'll keep checking, but that's all I have.
All right, 5 to put Grady on the block.
I love that.
3's not enough.
Malashan, you said Evil's voting here, but you're voting. So, like...
Exactly 3 of us, yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if that was intentional.
My vote was completely intentional. I was like, in a world where he did not tell me I was a marionette, let's do this.
Second call. I've never seen you so quiet.
This script is insane.
It is.
I just say that. It is nutty.
You certainly don't have to execute someone if you don't want to, but...
I'm tempted to do something big, but it takes...
I nominate Micah.
Okay. Tell us why, Grady.
I think it's suspicious that he tried so hard to throw Rowan under the bus, so that's all. I don't know.
Mike, are you deflecting blame?
Well, clearly I'm not the marionette, so thanks, Grady, for...
Not Grady's in.
No, I wasn't trying to throw Rowan under the bus. I was like, why are people pointing the finger so hard at her right out the gate like that? Because I know that only one of the... If one of the people that juggles is the juggler, I know that only one actually matters, but I thought it was interesting that so many people pointed to Rowan as a minion right away.
Even
and I was trying to see if there was like any reason for that.
All right.
I'm nominating myself next, but the cat is hit me too hard.
I love that Micah's defense is just offense against Rowan again. 5 to put Micah on the block.
My juggle was Rowan gave me Recluse in a 3 and I was memeing. That was it.
For me, it was that I remember when Rowan had her name as what was it, Marionette?
Yeah.
As when you were and I was like, you know what? Just that being on the script reminded me of it. I'm like, you know what? Rowan probably evil.
All right, final call for noms. Carl has changed.
I'm trying to hear Micah, but he's not saying nothing or nomming me.
Oh
nothing,
no, I
so.
wasn't talking. No, I'm not. I'm not nominating you. I don't have any reason to. I was just trying to get. And most people, 2 of the 3 explained why. So Grady didn't. So
Rowan will nominate Rowan.
Okay, Rowan nominates Rowan. I was gonna say Morgan's getting a break from the artist attack from Micah today.
I did consider it.
Rowan, why the nom?
Oh, speaking of Morgan, this is punishment for Morgan specifically for not telling me I'm the marionette.
What?
That's most of my.
I'm not evil,
I'm just-
so you're not my marionette if you are one. So
Let's find out about that.
Here we go. 5 to put Rowan on the block.
I think that's one of those bluff things that you do when you're really evil, and you.
I mean, there's a world where Foxwood could be the demon and was like, you know what? Let's get the sus off my marionette.
In my defense, Elsa, I am all evil already, like in the eyes of town. Certainly.
I thought you were going to say in the eyes of God. I was just like...
I nominate Morgan.
Okay. Sorry, Morgan, I reminded him, I think.
You did.
Micah,
and
tell us
also,
why.
because the first thing Morgan said when I went into private chat with her was, I'm the artist.
Oh, well, that's not even on the
And
script.
also, she told me, and I don't know if this is actually true because she might be trying to manipulate me. She told me that if someone in this game, there's a rule that if you ask someone in this game if they're evil, they have to say yes if they are. And she didn't say yes. I think she's lying to me about that rule.
Morgan, are you a liar?
In real life. Yeah.
I'm not a liar, but one of you is drunk.
All right, 5 to put Morgan on the block.
Oh no!
Oh.
Well, now we really should kill Morgan. Actually, this is a Fangu game.
Okay, 2 is not enough. Final call, 10 seconds.
Helishad will nominate Helza.
Alshon nominates Helza. Tell me why.
Well, if we execute my marionette, it makes me look really good. So then Tad will leave me alone.
All right, Helza, how do you feel about that?
That's ridiculous, but yeah,
You know what? I mean, it's coming from like a recognized member of the team. Like, yeah, that's a good play. Let's do this.
Helza, your defense.
I'm not. I actually have I've hard claimed to 2 people at least. Yeah, so I am not the marionette. But I do have reason to think that one of my neighbours is evil, so yeah.
Okay.
But, you know, it's all good fun.
5 to put Helza on the block. Hands dropping.
Well, it wasn't gonna make it.
Okay, 1's not enough. All right, 10 seconds again. Catboy, you were saying something earlier. I hope we didn't interrupt you.
No.
You were going to
I
do
don't...
something big.
Well, I nominate
Dramatic.
myself.
Okay. And Catboy nominates Catboy. Tell us why.
I'm gonna be honest. Someone around town has made me think that they're the pixie, and I am curious to see what they would do with my power.
Okay. 5 to put Catboy on the block.
Would you like to die?
I'm assuming
happy
such if they're
to.
putting your hands up.
Will it make your life easier?
I mean,
5 is
yeah.
enough.
I mean, as much as I would like to play the game, and stretch my detective muscles, I trust every single one of you more as a pixie.
Oh, Catboy, you're great. Don't worry about it.
To be fair,
I would- I
Catboy,
would
you
be
could still
the
deduce a
same.
demon even when dead.
True.
And if you're the demon who just wants to pass to a Scarlet Woman, this is a great way to do it too. And just get away from being the demon really quick.
You give me too much credit, writing.
Oh well, you're brilliant, Catboy. Don't dismiss yourself.
All right, Catboy is on the block. I'll give you 10 seconds if anybody wants to make any other noms. 5.
I think most people seem to have nominated, I think.
I think so too. Long day, but Catboy is executed and does die. All right, the game continues. Good night, everybody.
It's okay, I have 9 lives.
So I was a little louder in day 1 than I normally try to play, and that was because I was trying to bait people to kind of think, again, as we were just talking about, that I might be an important role, or to put some attention on me so the demon decides to kill me. Just as a juggler, I'm pretty expendable. So, but if I can encourage someone to kill me pretty quickly in the beginning, then I saved a life in that scenario. So hopefully the demon kills me in the near future, and I'm not executed by town. Hello!
Hey there. What number do you expect?
A 2.
Okay. Well, it's not a 2. You do get a 1, though.
I get a 1. Alrighty then, thank you.
Yeah, good luck.
So I got a 1. I was expecting a 2. So in my mind, I'm still leaning towards Catboy maybe being the fisherman, especially with that whole pixie piece, and we'll go from there. Because it's unlikely I just name drop Rowan as the Boffin just for shits and giggles, and Grady being the amnesiac, but not really. I just didn't get 100% amnesiac vibes. Let's say I got like a 50%. So out of the 2, I'm gonna think it's Catboy if they say they're the fisherman. And that Grady be a big old liar.
She was just I do not like most Thanksgiving foods.
Right
Okay,
there
so
with
wait,
you.
do you also? I think Thanksgiving is mainly a conduit to go ahead and kill somebody.
Wow, I didn't know that's what Thanksgiving was a conduit to, but it's definitely a conduit to
100%
Micah's
is.
grave.
I knew it.
Micah didn't make it.
I
I'm
didn't
gonna
get woken
give
up last night.
you 6 minutes. Enjoy.
What was you? What was
Well,
you?
I'll tell you guys at town.
What? Oh, okay.
Hello.
Hello. You're one of my 2 blanks on my Grim, so I think I'd come chat with you.
Fair. I'm a little hesitant because I caught Helza saying some info at that town circle that implies you or Foxwood might be evil.
Yeah, she said that. I don't know why she said that, but she claimed Savant to me, so I guess she could have Savant info that, I don't know, one of her statements could be like one of your neighbors is evil or something, I don't know.
The way I read that was like empath.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like, but that's not what she claimed to me, so. But maybe she lied to me because she had an empath one, I don't know.
Fair. Okay. I am either the High Priestess, the Raven's Keeper, or the Philosopher.
Okay, I will tell you I'm one of those as well.
Excellent.
Cool. Good luck.
You too. Howdy, Helza.
Hey. Yay, hey. Very confused. How are you?
Well, what are you confused about?
I'm confused because I'm the savant, and I'm always confused. And because the information doesn't, I don't know, it seems very random. Maybe I'm drunk.
Oh, well, what is your info?
Yeah. Day 1, 2 things were the demon is next to an outsider, and one of my neighbors is evil. So that's fine, isn't it? But then
Demon next to outsider,
today,
neighbor, evil.
Yeah, and then today it was just someone who's drunk, and what was the other thing? The demon is on the right side of the board, like on the right side of the square.
So like on the right, when you say right side, do you mean like from Micah to Foxwood?
Right, I asked Theo said on the right side as I'm facing it. So from Micah through to Foxwood, yeah, on including Micah, Grady, Ridings, Morgan, Rowan, and Foxwood.
Okay. So
But that's actually 6 people. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people out of the 10. That doesn't tell. That didn't tell me very much, Theo.
Actually, I feel like that tells you a lot.
Okay.
So if we go into both of them, I mean, there is a world where you could be the puzzle drunk, and Theo's playing with you a bit. Because that's what Morgan basically implied, saying one of us is drunk, which I think leads into why Theo might have said someone is drunk as your part of your day 2 info.
Oh, okay. Well, that would be helpful.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be. It could be.
It
could be that.
If that is true, then that would mean that the demon would be on the left side, because the other part would be false.
But if I was drunk, puzzle drunk.
Well, that would be in a world that Morgan is not drunking
But they could both be not true if I was puzzle drunk. Neither one doesn't have to be true if I'm
correct.
Puzzle drunk.
If you were the puzzle drunk, Theo could give you 2 truths, 2 lies, or a truth and a lie.
Yeah.
So
you asked me why I'm confused.
Yeah.
There you go.
But if I were to believe your information.
Yes.
I hate to say it, but it doesn't make Rowan look good.
Right.
Because
what are you saying about what you are?
I'm either the High Priestess, the Ravenskeeper, or the Philosopher.
Right. Okay.
Because if in the world where the demon is next to an outsider, that would be potentially Rowan. I know I'm Town, but Morgan's the only outsider I'm aware of.
Yeah.
But I mean, that could be incorrect. She could just be lying and be evil herself. She could be the demon in and of itself, actually, because that would be on the right side. Ooh. So maybe we should go with Morgan today, because if it's a Fangu world, we want to get rid of the outsider. And if she's lying about a puzzle drunk, then that might be something to still consider as well. But
it's true.
Or we could go kill one of your neighbors, because one of them's evil. If that would be accurate.
I think I will have some stuff to say in Town Square as well today, actually.
Well, if you want to hide that you're the savant, I could say it.
No, okay. I have things to say, I believe.
Okay, but then you'd say it. I was like, I don't mind dying at night if the demon wanted to kill me. So I was willing to offer.
That's true too. It's true. Okay.
Ooh, during night chat, I have a question.
Actually,
I have a
storyteller question, Victory?
No, during night chat I have
an
icebreaker.
Okay, icebreaker question. All right, anybody? I'm open for juggles or conversations. Helza? Oh, hold on.
I have things to say. I am. I feel like I'm in too deep. There's a serenade. I'm not the savant, and so I feel like the information that I'm giving people is leading them to think things. Then there's no reason to think any of those things because we made it all up. I don't care if I die.
Perfect timing to do it while the storyteller's out of the room.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's true.
Yeah.
I didn't realise. I think I know. Yeah, okay. I can say it again when he comes back.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
you
please,
being.
'cause I'm
That's
like,
you being an
"Aw,
honest
please."
player. That's sweet.
Please.
Yeah. We'll leave it up to you if you want to be honest
what's
about
in the
it.
spirit of the game? What's the best thing to do? Is it in the rules that? Or one of you will tell him, I'm sure. I came
we're
out.
We're gonna tattle on you, Helza.
Yeah, I would if I were you. And then it's only May. He may.
You're in classes, so schoolhouse rules still apply now.
Okay.
It's also
Yeah. I came out as not the savant because I felt like my information is leading people down the garden path. So I know that I may be executed. And it also tells everyone there's a Cerenovus. There's a Cerenovus, everyone.
Oh, what?
A Cerenovus. That's a particular minion.
Theo has a decision to like be nice because you were an honest player and not kill you, but also that means that you could just be lying out of your ass.
I mean,
It
Theo could also wait till the
said,
very
yeah.
end of day and be like, someone else is on the block and go, Hells is executed. Good night.
I don't know. I kind of buy it.
Well, we have some hands
Well,
raised.
what if
Let's
I was
go.
that affect anything? I don't know.
Let me go through the hands real quick. Micah, you have your hand
Yeah,
down. It looks like on my screen for some reason.
Yeah, I'm raising like this. So
Okay.
Vogue. So I was the fortune teller, and because of that, I suspect that we have an Oho. Because I only hard claim to one person, so either they're evil, or the three theories I have: either that person is evil and got me killed, I was lucky shot, or the Oho just wanted to kill the fortune teller. And right now, the Oho seems the most obvious, most likely. I don't have. I guess we'll see tonight if there's who dies. But yeah, I was the fortune teller. I did Catboy and Grady last night. The first night and got nothing, or no, or whatever. You know, they're not the demon.
All right.
So,
Helza, you got your hand up?
No. Oh, no.
Muffin. Malashan.
No, it wasn't even Muffin.
I put this in text chat, but I'm going to expand on it. I have reason to believe Helza. I'm the High Priestess, and I learned Helza's name last night, so I think Helza's probably good and has good info.
Right. Okay.
Okay. All right. We'll open nominations.
Writings will nominate Morgan.
Okay, Writings nominates Morgan. Tell us why.
Because of what I mean, in a world where Micah's right about the Oho, then maybe this is not something we need to worry about. But they referenced potentially being, it sounded like an outsider, and there's a Fangu on this script. So we might want to consider that.
I mean, unless we strictly believe that Micah is the Fangu that's now jumped.
Yeah, and Micah could have been the
It's not
Fangu
true
that jumped to Morgan because they said someone was drunk at the end of the day yesterday.
Right.
Morgan.
Would I have been told if I became the Fangu?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I'm not the Fangu. I think that's like a fair, reasonable course of action, though, Writings. But also, one of you is drunk, and we do need to figure that out.
Okay, 4 to put Morgan on the block.
Are you gonna guess?
I don't have any information to go off.
Well, I mean, if you die,
Yeah.
you gotta use your power before you die, right?
Well, yeah.
Well, Morgan's not dying today.
Oh.
Any
At
other
least not
noms?
yet. Somebody can still kill me.
Can I nominate Rowan?
Foxwood nominates Rowan. Tell us why. Foxwood?
No reasons.
he
Spite.
was having some lag issues when I.
Is he frozen?
Oh, that's
His
true.
camera's frozen for me.
Yeah, frozen now.
I thought he was just very stoic.
No, he's gonna like get a really powerful argument.
I feel like
time.
there's been a lot of disconnects today.
Yeah, the server's
Yeah.
really weird.
Yeah, I've had a couple hiccups.
I've disconnected twice.
So I'm having.
Oh, I think
They're coming back.
Coming back. We'll give it a second. A little refresh.
Are you there, Foxwood? It's me, Lagon.
Welcome back. Welcome
Alright.
back.
Did we all just reconnect, or was that just me?
You are, I think it was just you that time, although Grady just refreshed too. But yeah, you nominated Rowan. That's last we heard.
Okay. Yeah, I think potential minion. I'm not sure about a demon.
Oh,
Oh
well,
no.
I think we got.
But I think this is a good.
And
Oh
again,
no.
I heard potential minion. That's about all I got.
Potential minion. That's a good nomination. I think I got most of that. Rowan.
Yeah. I'm not evil, but I understand the impression that I get, like, because just our interaction and our back and forth. So.
Right.
Forward to put Rowan on the block.
Oh, maybe it's the black shirt, Rowan.
This is true. I am wearing a black shirt. I could talk
Oh.
to you again, Foxwood, and be more
Next is writings and Fox.
less.
Four's enough.
What is it? Blase or whatever.
Rowan's on the block with 4 votes. Second call. Okay, Rowan, say again.
I'm gonna nominate writings, please.
Okay, there we go.
Yep.
Rowan nominates writings. Tell us why.
Writings has a bug for Morgan for some reason, and I'm not convinced I'm not the marionette, and so leave Morgan alone. But also, it's just like if there was a Fangu, and like Morgan is an outsider, and like then like maybe that prevents an obvious jump, maybe, but I don't see much more benefit than that.
It would also
kind of
fair. The other part is the defensive piece is the concern that Micah might have been the original demon. Heard Morgan say at the very end of day 1 that there's definitely someone drunk in play, which implies that they're the puzzle master, and Micah could have jumped to Morgan last night.
All right. Anything else you want to say for your defense writings?
No, that was the main reason I did the nomination.
Okay, I understand better now, though. Okay.
4 to tie, 5 to execute on writings.
Okay, Morgan, make sure that you jump to somebody else, okay?
I'd be very surprised if that was what was Micah jumping last night.
And yeah, just to be clear, for the rules, the Fangu only gets to jump 1 time. All right, final call, 10 seconds. Four, 3, 2, 1. Hopefully everybody's not frozen. Rowan is executed and dies. And we go to night number 3. Sweet dreams, everybody.
I have a little remorse about voting for Rowan there. I was that last hand. I don't know. The way Rowan talked earlier sounded a little suspicious, and we had a couple of people put her in the juggler things, and maybe I read too much into Micah's initial comment. Because I think I'd rather see Grady go, because, well, I know they were lying about their role, and that could have been a bit awkward. So I really need to get to Catboy tomorrow and just kind of figure out if they were the one that I got as the juggler. And then if they were, then be like, well, Grady's a liar, and we'll go from there.
Well, let's all gather up and be together as we mourn the loss of Helza.
Oh,
I did.
All right, I'm gonna give you 3 minutes.
Hey,
Hello.
so did you die because of your ability, or like do you think you died because of the Serenovus, or do you think a standard
Actually,
demon kill?
I don't know. I don't suppose I've got anything to lose by telling you that I was the Raven Keeper.
Oh, cool.
So,
who did you
pick? I'm quite pleased that I died. I don't think Theo would kill me at night, being the Raven Keeper, and yes, he felt like evil were really far ahead, and I don't see how that could be the case. But anyway, yeah. So I did find out about who somebody is. So
who did you pick?
I don't know if I should tell you.
Well, you don't have to tell me what role you saw. You could just tell me who you picked.
Yeah. I suppose if you're evil, you know who the evil team are. I picked Foxwood.
Okay.
So, yeah. And I have reason to believe that he's good, so that's
okay.
As much as
I'm inclined to believe
again,
you.
If you're only you'd know that, so yeah. All right.
I mean, I'm inclined to believe you. I bought your Savant bit, and I went and tried to break down the info with you. So, I mean, I bought it, hook, line, and sinker.
Yeah, well, I was a bit worried that the actual Savant, usually I'm good at making up Savant information, and the fact that you were kind of saying it, oh, well, that could be, I'm thinking, oh, bloody hell, like, so this is no good. Oh. Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you for letting me know.
All right,
I'm
Riding.
All right, bye.
I've the 7 townsfolk paint. Okay, so 6.
Yeah.
Because one is going to be more. Because Morgan would take up one of the townsfolk.
No, if Morgan is what she's claiming, she's
not a townsfolk. I'm an outsider.
No, but like, does the outsider take from townsfolk?
Yeah.
Oh,
so
yeah.
There's only 6 townsfolk.
Yeah. So in that world, we have either Balloonist adding an outsider or Fangu adding an Fangu adding an outsider.
I have had somebody hard claim Balloonist to me.
Okay.
I have also actually.
I actually have.
It wasn't you, Micah.
No, it was somebody else. Yeah, I have had a hard claim also.
Okay.
Yeah. I told somebody.
Y'all should both shift your eyes.
Oh, I'm responsible for you, and I was like, oh, okay.
To the Balloonist on the clock, and let's follow your eye.
Right. Look,
follow your arrow.
Foxwood.
Look, this would be a bit different for the foreigners among you.
Punch. Is it for dogs? For cats?
No, cats with what's in it?
Barbecue? Gravy?
Kangaroo.
A roux?
Kangaroo.
Oh.
I didn't.
Interesting.
Oh, kangaroo. I thought you were saying a roux, and I thought we were still going back to our conversation about gravy.
We call them a roux, but kangaroo. Should we see what they're like with them? Don't you see if they're nice?
Welcome back to... I will give you a moment for any conversations or philo juggles.
We lost somebody.
Yeah, Foxwood had to step away for a second, they said.
I was trying to ping Foxwood for a while, and it didn't. That makes sense.
Me too.
Yeah, I got a message that had stepped away for a second, but hopefully we'll be back soon. We're having some issues tonight.
What's a philo juggle?
So there is a philosopher on this script. The philosopher can choose to take on the role of another character. So usually the juggler only goes on night 1, but a philosopher can choose to become a juggler on later nights. And so if they want to juggle and then get their juggler power that night, they can learn how many things they juggle correctly past day 1. But the philosopher can take any ability on the script that they want to, but sometimes they take juggler.
I forgot the juggler was on the first day. I had this weird cognitive distortion that we were juggling the past 2 days. Were we not?
Yeah, I thought it was like a gossip situation, but...
Did we not?
Well, usually, we had juggles on the first day, but usually that's it. But if there's a philosopher on the script, sometimes a philosopher will decide to take the juggler ability and juggle on later days.
But I swear someone juggled yesterday.
Don't know, but
I
will say...
No. Run it back.
You can check the stream on YouTube at the Gauntlet Goblin on YouTube. But
you can philosopher juggle on day 2. It kind of sucks for the real juggler because you make them drunk before they get their info. But you can do it.
Yep. You can do it on later nights too, I suppose, if you want to. Oh well, yeah. It depends on when you take the power, I guess. So yep. Opening up for noms.
I'll nominate Morgan.
Okay, Malshot nominates Morgan. Tell us why.
I am confident Morgan started as an outsider, but I'm running out of worlds where there hasn't been a Fangu jump at some point, and Morgan was surprisingly hard to kill for 2 days, so I think it's good to clear this today.
Morgan.
I'm not gonna argue against you. I'm not a demon. I'm wondering if maybe Micah is right and we didn't have a Fangu, but also... I still have no clue who the drunk is, so
Right.
I wouldn't say that I'm helpful.
The way to put Morgan on the block.
Micah, no, I'm not the savant. I was so nervous drunk to be the
Oh, okay.
I'm not. I was actually the Raven Keeper. So.
Oh.
Did you get anything last night?
Yes, I did. I haven't had a chance to explore it, but I have reason to believe that we do have balloonists.
Oh, you have reason to believe some what?
We have a balloonist.
Sorry, I'm eating a cookie.
Can I?
We do.
Oh,
There's a balloonist. There's a balloonist. Yeah. I was the Raven Keeper. I don't know why I died. whether it was the demon or whether Theo was. I don't think he would have killed me, unless I'm drunk. I don't know. It's a confusing script.
If it was an
I was
ho-ho,
I was Serenadus to be the savant for 2 nights. I didn't like the fact that my fake savant information was misleading everyone, so I came out. I didn't get executed, and I got killed in the night last night. And I know who the police is. I really.
if you are the Raven Keeper, I could see an ho-ho knocking you off early because it's less likely that you'll find the demon.
Yeah.
Morgan?
Yeah.
What's up?
Have you made your guess about the puzzle drunk?
I have no idea.
I'm starting to wonder if it might be Grady.
It's possible. Amnesiac puzzle drunk.
Grady, what do you think?
It's possible, but that. So you think the night 2 was the mislead for the drunk?
I mean, you're living the experience. I'm not, but for it to be inconsistent sounds weird.
Yeah. So I guess it probably doesn't hurt to share it because I have no idea what's happening. So I was actually the pixie. Catboy passed the amnesiac to me. Catboy was not woken up the first night. The second night, I was woken up and given a 1.
What I want to do.
And then last night, I was not woken up again.
So, Theo, if Catboy was the drunk, then that would mean that Grady would now be the drunk?
So the way that drunkenness and poisoning works in this game is that the player is drunk and not the character. So
Okay.
If that's going to stay on that one player, it's not going to go to like pixie things doesn't work that way.
So in that world, your ability might not have triggered until someone was dead, Grady, or maybe an evil player was dead. Because it could have been kind of like an oracle. Like in that world, you could have had maybe Rowan or Helza be an evil person that died in the night.
Well, the night I got a 1 was the night Micah died.
Okay.
Second call.
So here's the world I'm kind of building in my head, and maybe someone could give me information that would help me think otherwise. In a world where Catboy and Grady are connected, Pixie to Amnesiac, Helza supporting Foxwood with the Ravenkeeper piece, I'm pretty sure I believe Morgan as the puzzle master. It just depends if they're Fangu jumped to or not at this point. Or if there's that really only leaves, for me, because I know I'm town, that really only leaves Malachon and Victory as evil. That would be alive.
I think it's fine for me to come out with my info now anyway. I am the balloonist. Night 1, I got Micah. I spoke to Micah straight away on day 1. I believe Micah to be town. Night 2, I then got Rowan, which is why I was happy to push on Rowan yesterday. In the world where Micah's town, Morgan's the only outsider, Rowan is then a minion or a demon in that world. And then last night, I got Malachon.
Okay.
Final call.
I mean, does anyone have a thought that would say otherwise?
No, I'm leaning toward Victory and Malachon being evil. I don't know which one's the demon, but that's my direction right now.
Yeah. That's kind of where I'm leaning towards as well. Foxwood, you said you had Victory or Malachon in your thing.
5.
Malachon after Rowan.
Writings will nominate Malachon.
Okay. Writings nominates Malachon. Tell us why.
Mostly just because they were not in the name things from the balloonist, and if I'm going off if I'm believing Catboy Grady, Helza Foxwood, and I know that I'm town, that really only leaves Victory and Malishon, and Malishon was in a balloonist ping.
Malishon.
Yeah, I mean, I think the balloonist information says I'm... Because I believe Rowan's a minion, so it says I'm either a townsfolk, which I am, or the demon, so it's a good execution. So I think this makes sense today, and then like we can figure out who the actual demon is tomorrow, because we've got 2 executions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to use this on one of them.
3 to put Mel on the block.
I'm gonna vote here just in case Malishon is the demon and therefore will drop.
Okay. 3 is enough. 10 seconds.
I have a question, or I have 2 questions. But
Public or private?
So like for everybody. Who's the puzzle drunk? And also, if there's a Boffin, what is the Boffin?
I don't know.
8. Could be Boffin Balloonist.
That's
Hell's has to be puzzle drink in that world. Hell's a puzzle drink Boffin Balloonist.
I mean, a puzzle master Boffin is really mean because you'd be like, and that's a drunk.
Well, for today, Malishon is executed and dies. And we go to night number 4. Good night, everybody. Good morning, Goblinshire. I think y'all are probably... imagine the day after Thanksgiving. You're all full and happy and hopefully don't have to wake up too early. But unfortunately, one of you didn't join us on this Friday, Black Friday, because Victory Bell died in the night.
No.
All right. I'm going to give you just 2 minutes.
Oh.
Victory Bell, what were you?
I think I realized who the puzzle drunk is.
So what role are you?
I'm the juggler.
What did you get?
I got a 1. So I juggled Catboy as the fisherman, you as the amnesiac, and Rowan as the Boffin, and I got a 1.
Okay, so unless Rowan was the Boffin, then that's...
Then I would be the puzzle drunk. Unless Rowan's the Boffin, I'm the puzzle drunk.
But I mean, Rowan could be.
Yes, she could have been. And in that world, she was evil. And we've gotten at least 1 evil off the board.
And it would also prevent the demon from having an ability after that, right?
Yes.
Okay, so that could explain why there weren't a lot of shenanigans. That said, there's not a lot of town abilities that do much, honestly, in this script.
I think if I was to be picking a Boffin on this script, I think I would probably pick the Puzzle Master so the storyteller can make a drunk for the evil team. That or a Juggler, because then, I mean, I know it cast shade on me, but then they could guess people that they...
Well, I mean, you can get Morgan to guess you and see what happens.
Yeah. Victory Bell was my last evil after Malishon. So, I mean, for me, it now looks like Morgan is been the demon or jumped to or what have you. Because Catboy and you are connected. Helza and Foxwood are connected. So,
I mean, could the Raven Keeper have been made drunk? Because that's like an okay one to make drunk.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, may not even go on.
That's true. Helza could be the puzzle drunk.
Ew.
So, like...
I don't think so. It doesn't say.
If you were drunk, Catboy can...
Yeah. They can guess publicly or they can guess publicly or privately, but they get their response privately, regardless. So.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah, but they can still guess a drunk dead person?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Puzzle Master drunk doesn't move. It just stays on that person the entire time, so you can pick a dead player.
Do you feel like your information is true, Foxwood? Are you drunk?
I feel like my information is reliable.
From what I know, at least of your... I agree that
Well,
your
Does
information is
anybody
reliable.
feel like their information's not reliable? Because
Mine
feel
might
like I
not
guess
be.
somebody-
I'm thinking in a world of if you are an actual puzzle drunk, or a puzzle master, it makes me wonder if I was the puzzle drunk or Helza was the puzzle drunk.
Well,
What are you writings?
yeah, at this point,
Nothing important.
Could the puzzle master be the
the
puzzle
reason hide it anymore. We're on the final 4.
Yeah.
I mean, are we gonna sleep or are we just gonna shoot into this now?
I mean, if we're just going to shoot into the dark, I feel like we should go with Morgan, because puzzle master.
I will say it is 4 alive. Typically, players will decide to sleep on 4 alive, so you can go to a final 3. There's better odds. But I will give you a moment if you have anybody has things that they want to do. And nominations are open.
Can I guess somebody as the puzzle drunk?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
You can come into a chat if you want.
Writings just said that he thinks maybe he might be.
You can also go with. You can also go off the
Or-
idea that if you pick someone that you know is unlikely to be puzzle drunk, you know you're probably going to get false info, and it inverts.
That's
the
true.
that way.
Morgan, did Writings tell you what he was?
I have no idea what Writings is. Writings did not tell me what he
Then
was.
don't pick Writings. It's much more statistically likely it's someone dead.
Okay.
How can you use the false information? What do you do again?
You basically play it in reverse.
So
Yeah.
what happens is if I guess correctly, I'm told who the demon is, and if I guess wrong, then I get false information. I'm told somebody's the demon who isn't the demon.
For example,
okay,
the
which is
likelihood
good.
Grady is the demon is super, super low, because they were the pixie to Catboy. So if you were to pick Grady, then you would probably learn someone who's likely not the demon.
Also, I have a fortune teller
You think
no
that
on Grady.
Grady is okay. So you think that? Well, no, I'm not guessing who the demon is. I'm guessing who is drunk.
Yeah.
I meant if you
Okay,
got
but,
Grady
like-
as information.
Hang on. What if the pixie is the Boffin ability?
There's still the
very well
no,
could be.
unless Micah's the puzzle drunk who got a
If
no on
I'm-
the demon.
I mean, yeah, it's possible I'm
Yeah.
the puzzle drunk, but I got a no on Grady as the fortune teller.
Somebody pick a person for me to pick
I think
because
Grady or Helza are probably the best.
Grady or
candidates.
Helza.
Well, I don't think I'm puzzled because my.
No, I don't think you are either.
If Foxwood's the
No one
balloonist,
roll
then
ahead.
that information.
All right. Hey
Well,
Theo, I think
well,
Grady's
the
drunk.
puzzle drunk.
The only reason I think
Let me-
Helza would be the puzzle drunk is if Foxwood you were the demon, but I don't really
No, I know,
think
but-
that.
I don't think Foxwood's the
Let
demon.
me jump in real quick. Helza had her hand up. Helza, you have something you want to say?
I just wanted to ask: can the puzzle master be the puzzle drunk person?
Yeah, could I be drunk,
it's-
Theo?
It is possible, but it is rare
Right.
and kind of mean.
A little.
I have seen Ben Burns do that once,
Theo,
but
did
only
you make me drunk?
only for a cannibal puzzle master one time about 3 years ago. That's it.
Okay, that's kind of cool.
Okay.
I think Catboy's a decent candidate because it kind of justifies having a pixie, and we haven't got any real information from Catboy to know. So if we're really not sure, that might be a good guess.
But yeah, I'm gonna give you just a few more moments. If anybody wants to have a private chat or noms or anything,
Well,
I'll give you just another minute
I'll
or two.
come talk to you, Theo.
Okay.
I'm cool with letting this ride to 3 if you guys are.
I second that motion.
Are we definitely in Boffin, Serenovus? Like
I
that's the
think
minion?
so.
Because
Yeah.
in the world where Malashan was the
Well,
demon with the
hold-
Scarlet Woman. could
hold
have
on.
fucked, but had
I
Have
mean,
we
that
had-
is possible.
Have we had any other Serenovus besides Helza, though? Because Helza came out with hers on day 2
That's
or so,
true.
and nobody else has spoken up about it.
I
But
mean,
Helza didn't die.
Helza died at
Yeah,
night.
there's
Again,
No, I didn't.
there's that
I didn't
scenario
die.
where Helza was just BSing.
Right, but what I'm
No.
saying is, yeah, exactly. I don't necessarily think Helza's lying. I just, where's the Serenovus now?
Well, I think if Rowan is a minion based on what my info potentially suggests,
It could have been.
could be the Serenovus, which is then dead.
Oh,
And
that's
why-
true. Rowan
and
did
then
get
hasn't
killed.
acted.
and then we haven't heard any madness since then.
I mean, that's odd in that Helza broke madness that day and then Rowan was executed, so it's like
That is
Theo
odd too.
wouldn't use the madness to save the Serenovus in that world. But it's possible. Like we are now wondering whether Helza's evil, so...
Also, she
with the words
wasn't
for it.
executed, just saying.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
kind of what I'm...
I would be wondering that too.
But also, executing the Serenovus mad player does confirm as Serenovus, which is good info as well. So
Yeah.
But then there weren't any other Serenovus, and nobody else has come out and said they were Serenovus.
I mean, there's still a world where Victory or Micah or Helza was the Fangu, and it has jumped to Morgan at some point.
Yeah. I think in terms of going to 3, I think one of Helza and Rowan is the Serenovus, like basically always.
Okay.
So we're safe to sleep.
Okay, so like I guessed that Catboy was the drunk, and I got Foxwood as the demon, which I don't think is correct. So
I think
that
that would probably get given as the false info in almost every situation.
I think I fucked that guess up.
Now, to be fair to you, Micah, you're the least likely of evil in that world for me.
I can say Foxwood's balloonist first 2 were me and then Rowan. I talked to Rowan the day after I died, and she did hard claim to me something that was not a townsfolk. So everything I know about Rowan so far lines up at least with that first 2 days of balloonist.
Okay. They're going to give you 10 more seconds if anybody wants to do anything.
Then yeah, if that's accurate, then it just kind of leaves Morgan for me at that point.
But
is it
3?
Is it possible for us to have 2 outsiders?
2.
If Fangu plus balloonist, then yeah.
Oh,
okay.
Fangu plus Boffin balloonist.
Yeah.
All right. All right. We are going to go to sleep, everybody. I'll see most of you tomorrow. Good night, everybody.
Night.
I'm still thinking it's an Oho, though.
We'll see.
I also still think it's possible that Hells and Foxwood are both evil and have been playing us.
Oh, that would be a good team up if they did.
Like,
because
I feel like it wouldn't be too much of a stretch for Foxwood to get lucky the first 2 days and picking 2 people of different roles. So
it's possible. I guess for me, it's my one-on-one with Helza she just seemed so genuine when trying to make savant information that I did believe and was trying to help deduce what it could have actually broken down to. That I believed Helza, and I mean maybe that was the hard sell because then Helza going to town going, hey, because my information might be misleading people, I'm breaking madness, which then I'm like, oh, Helza threw herself on the gallows because I believed them.
That's the one thing that has me not so convinced that Hells is evil is that she did like say, yeah, this is hurting us a lot. I'm just gonna risk death.
So those two factors made me.
But that's the same play that they did when they were the witch.
I was saying, if Helza was the puzzle drunk, then it could just the balloonist info can just be pick any good player and then pick your minion, right? Like if Rowan's the Serenovus, like we think.
Yeah.
That's like easily bluffed balloonist information.
But would Theo then tell me that if that was the demon bluffing balloonist, would Theo then tell me as the drunk Raven Keeper that Foxwood's the balloonist?
Possibly.
So we're getting to the final moments, and I'm inclined to think the demon is Morgan that probably jumped from somebody at some point. Maybe I was wrong about Malachon. I'm not sure, but I think I'm right in my deductions that Malachon and Victory were the odd folks out when looking at Catboy, Grady, and Foxwood and Helza, and then myself knowing that I'm Town. So it really left just Morgan, Victory, and Malachon for me, and Morgan's the last one standing. So whoever the other minion is, I really don't know, unless Morgan was the demon or a Scarlet Woman or something like that, then yeah, I don't know. That's just where my brain's at the moment. I could be completely wrong, and Helza was a puzzle drunk and that supported Foxwood, who's the demon. But I'm going with my gut, and I'm thinking it's Morgan.
I have Writing's first night bluffs for me, so or first night claims.
Sorry, I stepped away for a second.
I just have that Writings juggled on the first day.
Yeah, I haven't talked to Morgan that much.
And on day 1, he claimed High Priestess, Philosopher, and Raven's Keeper, who have all been claimed.
Yeah.
By other people.
True.
I don't think Writings was truthful day 1, so we have no idea.
Well, I will share shenanigans when we get back to town.
Yeah.
Just not telling anybody who he is, and also
I did tell one
backing up
person.
His name.
No, I did tell my role to one person.
Was it Greedy?
Yes.
Your neighbor?
Okay, that's not.
Well,
A Scarlet Woman jump?
No. Grady's alive and I'm alive. Neither one of us would be a jump. But it does sound a little weird that you mentioned a Scarlet Woman jump.
Oh, because it was Catboy to Grady.
Good morning, everybody. Our final 3 are Foxwood, Morgan, and Grady. Writings died in the night.
Awesome! I will not be a red herring in this final 3.
I'm going to give y'all 5 minutes. You can talk for 5 minutes. When it gets down to like 2 minutes remaining, let's let just our live players speak.
So I was the juggler, and I juggled Catboy as the fisherman, Grady as the amnesiac, and Rowan as the boffin, and I got a 1. So this is why I thought I was the puzzle drunk. Because Grady was not either of those roles, and neither was Catboy. And based on the conversations Town is having, Rowan would not be the boffin.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's very possible.
Okay.
I lost
Rowan-
it. What did you say,
Rowan-
Writings? Ah!
Rowan, are you okay with me saying you're...
Yeah.
Okay. Rowan claimed Recluse to me,
All right.
which could explain a 1.
And now could I?
I
No, I
nom-
don't know.
I nommed myself to die on the first day.
I don't like.
I talked to Micah the next day, and then
Yeah.
he told me about the Oho theory, and I chilled out after that, and then I was mostly quiet after that.
And that could still back a Fangu balloonist world. 1+1.
And it also makes sense that Foxwood, I trust Foxwood's information.
Yeah, I mean, Foxwood's information seems pretty legit and is backed by Helza. Grady's backed up by Catboy, so that really just leaves Morgan as the demon, in my opinion.
Or you lying as the
But
juggler.
I'm dead.
Oh, right.
That's why I'm happy I'm dead. If I was alive, this would be a whole lot harder of a game.
Victory Bell, what was your role?
No.
A philosopher.
Philo. Okay.
I think my info, if legit and not poisoned or drunk in any way, does help. So I got the 3 that we already know of. So Micah into Rowan, then to Malashan. I then got Writings after that, and then last night I got Victory Bell. So Writings, being a townsfolk, is directly opposed to both Victory Bell and Malashan on both counts. If Malashan was the demon and jumped to a Scarlet Woman, then it's pretty much has to be Grady, based on who's alive. If Victory Bell was an imp or a Fangu that jumped, then it's Morgan. If Writings was a Fangu that jumped or an imp that Star passed, I don't know. I don't think there's a minion alive to Star pass to. I think if
Okay. You
Victory
got me
Bell
on the
Star
second day, and at no point did you get Morgan.
Nope.
Wait.
Okay.
So the other concern is that if it is not a Fengu game and Rowan is the recluse, then there can't be a second outsider, right?
Yes.
Yeah. If it's not a Fengu game, I think Rowan's the minion, like we think.
It's entirely possible Morgan's been bluffing Puzzle Master this entire time.
Yeah, I mean, Morgan could be any demon and just be bluffing Puzzle Master because they knew there is no, in theory, no outsiders.
I mean, if we're in Boffin worlds, it could be a demon with a Puzzle Master ability just to make someone drunk.
And Rowan, if Rowan is the recluse, is actually the recluse, Rowan makes sense.
Malice.
But Rowan the Malchan could be anything, literally.
Yeah. If Rowan's the recluse, it could be anything.
2 minutes. Let's let a live player speak.
Grady, you didn't use your amnesiac ability yesterday, did you?
No, I forgot to ask. I haven't been woken up since. And so I've lost track of rounds. I guess I could still ask today.
That's interesting.
Game ends in 2 minutes, or
what was your
begins?
amnesiac ability doing?
Nothing at all. I was woken up the first when so Catboy was executed, right? So that night it passed to me. That night I was woken up and told a 1, and then there has been nothing since. And I've asked, is it related to like misfired abilities? And that was a cold. I asked if it was related to like positioning, like if my position to like a role changed, and that was also a cold. And then I've forgotten to ask since then.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if maybe Grady is actually bluffing as the pixie and then the amnesiac because Catboy passed that to the pixie.
Yeah, I mean it's.
It could be Boffin
Does
Pixie even.
Theo, rules question, does the Pixie's target know that there's a Pixie?
No.
Okay.
Okay. Nominations will pause the timer. Oh. Okay. Grady wants to come in for a chat. I'm going to pause the timer. We have 10 seconds when I get back.
I will say.
Grady now.
Is it 10 seconds to voting or the game
ends? No, game ends.
Okay, so the amnesiac thing does not have anything to do with who died in the night.
I'm going to nominate Morgan.
Okay, Foxwood nominates Morgan. Tell us why.
I'm good. There's a 50-50 from my perspective. I am in the tunnel of it being Victory Bell or writings that has jumped to Morgan, or that Morgan's just the demon, or so on.
Okay, Morgan.
I think it's Grady. I think Grady's been playing us this whole time. I think that Grady is not the pixie / amnesiac. I think he was the demon, Oho or whatever. Yeah.
Okay.
Also viable.
All right. 2 to put Morgan on the block.
We might want to make sure we at least get 3 or 4 on anything, because if it ties, evil can rise up.
It doesn't make sense that writings would be it, because they've been after Morgan consistently.
4 is enough.
Might not have had a choice.
I mean, Morgan's gonna nominate Grady because I'm pretty sure.
Gravy.
Gravy.
I like that.
Oh, we don't like you.
Wow,
He
really
doesn't
doesn't like
you.
me.
Morgan, I
You're the worst
can't let it
dish.
slide.
Morgan's sleepy.
Okay,
He's
Morgan, you want to
Gravy.
Morgan, you want to lay this out?
I think Grady has been lying about being the pixie / amnesiac. I think Catboy saw a way to not have to deal with the pixie ability or with the amnesiac ability and passed it to Grady, and Grady's just been like going along with that. So I think Catboy was conned by Grady. And then the other night, Grady just totally forgot to actually use the amnesiac ability, and I think it's because he's not actually the amnesiac.
Okay.
Yeah,
Grady?
Writings, what the heck are you?
Wait, let me give it to Grady. We can do pertinent after as a boat's running. Grady?
I mean, like I said, I've been pretty consistent about that. I think I mentioned on the first day when I was being nominated that I was also okay with dying because I didn't like my ability, which Which Catboy can back me up on that. Amnesiac sucks. So, I mean, I'm sticking with my story. That's it.
4 votes to tie, 5 to execute on Grady.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh
no!
Don't tie it.
4 is a tie. So, Grady, do you want to nominate Foxwood?
There's not enough votes anyway.
Yeah.
Victory Bell evil confirmed.
There would be if you want to vote on yourself, but I don't think you do, Foxwood.
Yeah, I'm not going to vote on myself.
In that case, there are no executions today.
Oh.
The game is over, and congratulations go to the evil team.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well done.
Good job, Evil, pulling that out from the jaws of defeat there. Let's go through our
Morgan.
We had Micah draw as our fortune teller, who only got one nice information looking at Grady and Catboy. We had Catboy, our amnesiac. Catboy, I was going to keep your, since you didn't get to use your ability much, I was going to keep it secret, but I'm going to tell you what it was, because you were so close to getting a bingo on your first day. Because you nominated yourself, and your ability was, each night, asterisk, learn the character of the person who nominated you the day before. So you would have woken up and learned amnesiac. And I think you would have probably figured that out because you nominated yourself. So I don't know, but yeah, you learned the character of whoever nominates you. That was your ability.
Okay.
Then we had, we had Helza, our Raven Keeper, who was made mad by the Serenovus as the Savant. By Serenovus Rowan, who got called out so early by Micah for no very strong reason, but Helza chose to use their ability when they got killed in the night to take a look at Foxwood, our balloonist. Our balloonist got some very strong information, I think, sober and healthy. Micah Draws was our first pick. Rowan, who was either going to bluff Recluse as an outsider or was actually a minion, so saw them next. After that, who we bounced to after that? Foxwood. I think we bounced to Malashon, our original Fangu. And then after that, I showed you Writings. Is that right?
Writing, yeah.
Yeah, Writings, our juggler, our puzzle drunk juggler.
Oh, I was right.
Who juggled Catboy as the fisherman, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
Yes.
Grady as the amnesiac when he was still the pixie. And Rowan as the Boffin. And got a 1.
Yep.
And because really would have gotten a 0. So there was our puzzle drunk for Morgan, our puzzle master. But first, when Melishon was executed, Victory Bell, our Scarlet Woman, caught the football and immediately passed it over to Morgan, our puzzle master turned Fangu. And Grady was indeed our pixie amnesiac. Grady's ability was, in this game of Fangus, you start knowing the number of living outsiders. Which is pretty helpful for a Fangu game. And at that point, we had Rowan bluffing, but we had Morgan as our only living outsider at the time, so learned a 1, and that was their ability. Rowan?
I was like, I messed up with the Nodashi because I thought it was the Nodashi. So when I was asking you, why are you giving Elsa good info? It's because I was having the most severe blonde attack of my entire life.
I didn't even hear that. But yeah, this was good job, Evil Team, because I think that I thought y'all had this stacked against you. There was such strong information from a lot of places around here, and well done pulling that to the end, Morgan.
I thought we had it. Then when I saw 4 on the vote for Morgan, I was like, we're not winning
Theo
this.
woke me up in the middle of night 4, and I was like, ah, shit.
I got woken up.
I was so lucky in High Priestess bluff. I just picked Morgan at random to be the person I saw night 1 and went to her, and she immediately said, "Oh, I'm the puzzle master." I'm like, great! I know where I can get out of the being the demon.
Nice.
I couldn't believe that Morgan survived as long as she did.
I tried to kill Morgan.
I told several people that you were definitely not the demon. Because I was like, there's no way that she would have just told me what she was.
Elza, I'm very sorry I tried to hijack your brain, mostly because it backfired really hard on me.
That's okay.
We almost had it. We almost had it. But when I saw those 4 votes for Morgan, I was pretty sure it was going to get tied up. So, congratulations, Morgan and the evil team, for squeaking that one out in the end. I think Morgan had a great defense against Grady, and I think that's what clinched it for them. They sowed just enough doubt that not enough people put their hands up. Because Grady not talking to Theo every day about their ability made people wonder. I even thought about it for a hot second. I was like, is there a world where I didn't see where Grady could be evil because of that whole not following through on their ability? Made me wonder, probably made other people wonder, and I bet that's what kept 1 or 2 hands down. So, good job, Morgan. But when I saw Victory die after Malachon, I really should have just pressed to have Morgan go on that final 4. I just didn't want to force taking a day away from town, because I know some people like to go for the final day 3, because it does technically give you more information. But I was so certain Morgan was the demon at that point. I think we could have gone and won it. But Morgan had such a good defense. Well, you win some, you lose some, right? Well, take care and goodbye here over at Hitlist Video, and I hope you enjoy some of our other content. Check out some of our short films. We got some new ones coming up. Bye.